If you haven't already seen by the thumbnail, this is going to be a quick video, and I want to talk about something that's really important, and this comes from my background as a photographer, specifically in commercial photography and product photography. So I saw a creator talking about this product. All they did, and I'm not even going to build it because it's so simple. They basically cut off the ends, attach them to the bottom, and that's it. Something like this, except the feet were a little more underneath. And the funny thing is, I don't know if you say funny, but ironic is, even though it's so simple, it was selling on Etsy, and they were saying that, this makes tons of money, and they can see the different stats. And so there's 2 points. One is, I thought, well, I don't want to do something so basic. I want to do one of these kind of miter cuts so that you have that waterfall edge, just to kind of set it apart. And I think it led to something even more important is, this is whatever you want it to be. It could hold a camera. It can hold, like on the Etsy, it was a soap dispenser and a little cute plant. But the bigger thing was this. No matter what it is, it's all about the presentation. And you don't have to have a fancy camera. I own the camera that I use. It was $3,000 today. You can get something for a couple $100, and it's going to be infinitely better than what your iPhone or Android can do. It's that simple. This, you can throw the background out of focus in a way that really makes this very prominent. And so you're going to want to think about a couple of things. What's your lighting like? What's the background like? Excuse me. Are you showing it off in a circumstance or a situation that really highlights the features? Think about it this way. If this was, I don't know, 10 times larger, so that's like, about 1.5 feet off the ground, you'd basically have a bench. It's a very simple form, but yet, it's about putting your spin on it. It's about how you photograph it, and it's about how you show it off. When I was doing product photography, particularly in a lifestyle type context, it was all about showing off the product in the way that it was going to be used. And so I see people on Facebook, they'll post photos of their product and they'll think it'll sell. I mean, sometimes it does, but when you show it in various situations, people can't always imagine things. So show them what it looks like, and that'll help sell it. Because I think too often people think, well, if I just list it, it'll sell. These things don't sell themselves. You have to be intentional as to how you want to list your product and show it off, because that's the difference. Even in the old days of eBay in the 90s, in the early 2000s, we learned that if your images look professional, you have an edge over the competition. And so if you're just starting off and you're putting things online to sell them, get yourself a cheap camera. It doesn't have to be amazing. Anything, honest, in the last 10 years is fine. I mean, get something used. It doesn't matter. But I will guarantee that it will take it from looking like a hobbyist to professional. So next time you do a project, think about these 3 things. What can you do to add your own spin to it? How are you photographing it? And are you showing the different applications for that product? Again, the more you can show the applications, the better the quality photo, and your unique spin is what will help you be above the rest of the competition. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video.